No. I love to talk with people who love the show.
This is Sarah.
Oh, so lovely to meet you. Maybe you could begin with a brief introduction. What can people expect from Foundation Season 2, and particularly from your character?
So, a lot of big themes, a lot of intrigue, strong women with secret agendas, humor, and sexiness. Yes.
And, there's been such a strong reception to this series. I mean, people saying one of the best that's on Apple TV+. What do you think it is that's captured people's imagination so much?
I think it's because it's such a big series with huge themes, and it really doesn't underestimate its audience. It unfolds big philosophical themes and delivers it with drama, and in this season, humor, and just beautiful aesthetics. You're not like watching TV in the old-fashioned way. You're watching something that is very cinematic. I think people really appreciate how much time and care that is put into the show, and it really shows.
And I think it's just epic in every way. The scale is quite overwhelming. Does it feel that way when you step onto set? And what were maybe some of the highlights and challenges of filming this season?
Yes, it does feel enormous and very ambitious when you step on set. And I'm both overwhelmed and I feel extremely privileged to work with so many talented people who put so much effort in preparation. And just like stepping onto the set, everything is built humongous and with such detail, to the costume, to the set design, to the food. Like, it's just such a privilege. You really feel that you're stepping into this universe.
Did you have a favorite moment on set or a scene that you watch back now that stands out for you?
It's a little bit naughty, actually. I can't say that much, but I had the most wonderful connection with Terrence Mann, who plays Dusk. And we have a very tender episode in episode 5. And I just thought it was done with so much care. And you really come to care for these two characters and their interaction and their relationship, and that really shows in episode 5.
As you said, it definitely doesn't underestimate the audience, but there's a lot of complexity and detail, and it is very intricate. Do you yourself sometimes have to be like, I just need to go back to the book or the script, or are you guys you've got it down by now?
No, I've got it down. I'm a real geek, so I just love the preparation, and I was so fortunate I actually got to see or read some of the episodes from season 1. And then when we got the scripts for season 2 before we started shooting, I just really went at it. I loved the preparation, and Hilary Smith, who I have a lot of scenes with, we just really geeked out and went into detail, broke arcs and prepared all the scenes because we're filming all 10 episodes at the same time. So you really have to be prepared. I think the first week I was filming like 2 huge scenes that I actually had in episode 8 within the first week. So yeah, we really got into it before we started shooting.
And what do you think people can take away from watching it? I mean, I guess it is just a absolutely absorbing and thrilling story. And there's that, what you can do with your imagination when it comes to sci-fi and imagine all these different worlds. I think people find that very liberating.
Yes. One of the things I think is so beautiful is like it is very ambitious, and it really strives to open themes that are bigger than just entertainment. And I think people take different things away from the TV series, both the philosophical point, but also the aesthetic and the drama, and in this season a lot of humor. So it will probably be different from audience to audience what they take away.
And one of the things that some of the other cast members were saying is just how diverse the cast is.
Yes.
And there's something about perhaps, with the streaming platforms, opening up space for better representation than perhaps in the old days where it was all coming out of Hollywood.
Well, it doesn't really make sense if you're working with science fiction, where we're not even just talking about the human race, that everybody would be alike. Of course, why not utilize all the different kinds of talent, the different races, cultures. We're also actors from all over the world, bringing something different to the show. That just makes it more rich and exciting. Yeah, it just makes a lot of sense to use a diverse cast in a science fiction TV series.
And can you quickly tell us what you might be working on next, and where do your ambitions lie? Are there any directors you'd love to work with or genres you'd like to try?
Well, right now I'm. Oh, am I allowed to say this? I'm working on a Netflix TV series called Geek Girl about a neurodivergent teenager who is scouted by a model agency for a high-end fashion brand, and I get to play the fashion designer of that high-end brand. So just a lot of fun, a lot of fashion, and I just also love that we're in a time where you can feature a neurodivergent character in the main role. That's also just beautiful. Yeah, I love David Goyer. I would love to do anything that he directs, writes, or is executive producer on. So,
Amazing. Thank you so much for that and really enjoy the evening. Thank you.